Whites faithful, get ready for this. Listen up, you beautiful Leeds United fanatics. Your boy is about to drop some absolutely mental news that's got Elland Road buzzing like never before. We're talking about a day that'll go down in Whites history, and trust me, you're not ready for what just went down at Molineux. But before I spill the beans on this insane story, smash that like button right now if you bleed white. Hit that notification bell because this channel is about to become your new addiction for everything Leeds United. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you even doing with your life? Now listen carefully, because I've got THREE bombshells that are about to blow your mind. First up, we've got a striker who just made club history in the most spectacular way possible. Then, there's drama with our gaffer absolutely losing his mind over one of our players doing something that left him saying what the hell. And finally, there's injury news that might have you pulling your hair out. This isn't just any ordinary match report, White's family. This is about records being smashed, legends being born, and moments that'll have your grandkids talking about September 20th, 2025 for decades to come. You think you know what happened at Wolves? Think again, because what I'm about to tell you will have you jumping off your couch, screaming at your TV, and calling every Leeds fan you know. Ready for the first bombshell that's got the entire football world talking about our beloved Whites. Boom, Dominic Calvert-Lewin just rewrote history. That's right, Whites Warriors. Dominic Calvert-Lewin didn't just score against Wolves. He became part of something absolutely unprecedented in our club's entire history. Are you sitting down? Because you should be. For the first time ever in Leeds United's existence, 3 players scored their debut goals in the same match. We're talking about Calvert-Lewin, Anton Stach, and Noah Okafor all finding the net for their first Leeds goals together. This has never happened before in our 105-year history. Can you believe this? While other clubs are struggling to get one new signing firing, our Whites just had 3 newbies tear Molineux apart like it was a Sunday league ground. Calvert-Lewin smashed home that thunderous header like he'd been wearing white for years. Stach bent that free kick like Beckham in his prime, and Okafor slotted home with the composure of a seasoned Elland Road legend. But wait, it gets even better. This wasn't just any win. This was our first away victory since March 2023. That's right. We ended nearly 2.5 years of away day heartbreak in the most spectacular fashion possible. The Whites faithful who made that journey to Molineux witnessed pure magic. And here's the kicker. While we were making history, we also stopped Wolves from matching their own 1964 record. Talk about perfect timing. Our boys didn't just win. They dominated, they conquered, and they sent a message to every championship club that the Whites are back with a vengeance. But here's what makes this even more special. This was Farke, matching the legendary Don Revie's record from 1971. 4 consecutive wins over Wolves, dating back to Jesse Marsch's dramatic 3-2 victory. We're talking about history, connecting across generations of Leeds greatness. The Whites have something magical about playing at Molineux to 75% of our away Premier League points in the last 16 matches have come from this very ground. Hold on to your scarves, Leeds family, because that's just the beginning of this incredible story. What happened next? We'll have you questioning everything you thought you knew about our tactical genius Daniel Farke. What the hell was he doing? Farke absolutely loses IT. You think you've seen passionate Leeds managers before? Well, Daniel Farke just reached a whole new level of intensity that's got the entire Whites community talking. This man was so fired up, he was practically steaming on the touchline. Picture this, we're dominating Wolves, creating chance after chance. And then Gabriel Gudmundsson, our Swedish warrior, who'd been carrying the weight of that Fulham own goal on his shoulders, gets a perfect opportunity just 5 minutes in. What does he do? He tries to pass instead of shooting. Farke was so bewildered. He literally said in the press conference, "I wonder what the hell was Gudmundsson doing in passing, rather than shooting." Can you imagine? Our usually composed German gaffer completely lost his cool because our left back was being too unselfish. But here's the beautiful part of this story. Whites faithful. Gudmundsson didn't let that moment define him. Oh no. This absolute warrior went on to have the game of his life. He was marauding down that left flank like a man possessed, linking up with Okafor like they'd been playing together for years, creating chances left and right. Farke himself admitted it shows everything about Gudmundsson's character. More important, you respond to a setback. Really good link up with Okafor. That's the spirit we want to see from our Whites. No dwelling, no sulking, just pure determination to make things right. And get this, while Gudmundsson was tearing Wolves apart on the left, our new signings were showing exactly why the board backed Farke in the transfer market. 3 different goal scorers, all new faces, all proving they're ready to bleed white for this incredible club. The redemption arc for Gudmundsson was absolutely beautiful to watch. After that heartbreaking own goal at Craven Cottage that cost us precious points, seeing him bounce back with such determination and quality was pure Leeds United spirit. The way he was cutting back into the box, creating the almost assists, showing that relentless energy that Farke demands, it was poetry in motion. This is exactly why we love our whites. They never give up. They always fight back stronger. But wait, Leeds family, because there's one more piece of news that might have you reaching for the tissues. Right when everything was going perfectly, football reminded us why we can never get too comfortable. Jayden Bogle, our tireless warrior, who's been absolutely crucial to Farke's system, went down with what looks like a serious injury. And it's got every Whites fan holding their breath. Picture the scene, 82nd minute, we're cruising to this historic victory. And Bogle is competing for a header when disaster strikes. A Wolves player lands awkwardly on his foot, his boot comes clean OFF. And immediately you could see the pain written all over his face. Our boy was in absolute agony, Leeds family. The sight of Bogle limping off that pitch, barely able to put weight on his foot, was heartbreaking. This is the same player who set up Calvert-Lewin's crucial equalizer with that pinpoint cross. The same Bogle who's been one of Farke's most important players since day one. Farke couldn't even give us proper answers after the match. It's pretty swollen. We will have to assess him. That's coach speak for we're worried, really worried. And honestly, can you blame him? Our injury list is already looking like a hospital ward with Lucas Purry, Dan James, and Willie Nanto already out. We've got James Justin who can step in, but let's be real, Bogle isn't just any player. He's the heartbeat of our right flank, the engine that drives our attacks forward. The guy who never stops running for the Whites. Losing him now, just when everything was clicking into place, feels like the cruelest twist of fate. But here's what's really worrying. Whites faithful, our squad depth is already being tested to the limit. Despite those 10 summer signings, we're beginning to look dangerously thin on options. Bogle has been absolutely instrumental in Farke's system, providing that crucial width and attacking threat from right back. His absence could force a complete tactical reshuffle just when we were finding our rhythm. The timing couldn't be worse, right after our best performance of the season. We lose one of our most consistent performers. But you know what, Whites faithful, this is exactly when we show what Leeds United is made of. This is when we prove that we're not just a club, we're a family. Every setback makes us stronger, every challenge makes us fight harder. So here's my question for you incredible Leeds fans. After witnessing 3 new signings make history, seeing Farke show his passionate side, and now facing this injury concern, do you believe this is the season? Our Whites finally end that 23-year wait and get back where we belong? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Give this video the biggest thumbs up if you're ready to back the boys through thick and thin. And make sure you're subscribed because this Leeds United journey is just getting started. Marching on together, Whites!